Welcome to Clear Coat Confessions, where the dirt gets hunted down and the shine hits like a knockout. From beat-up daily drivers to weekend showstoppers, we're breaking down the art of clean, one panel at a time. Detailing tips, insider tricks, and the kind of passion that doesn't wash off. So pull up, tune in, and let's make that ride look dangerous again.
All opinions expressed on Clear Coat Confessions are those of the hosts and do not reflect the views of any affiliates or sponsors.
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to episode 17 of the Clear Coat Confessions. We're thrilled to have you here tonight, and I made a mistake last week. Last week, I thought it was number 18. But
we're thrilled to have you here tonight.
Number 16. I'm getting an echo from someone. Tonight, we are letting the fate dictate the show. We're bringing out the main topic wheel, giving it a spin to see exactly what we're detailing discussions are going to be and what we're diving into. And that's not all. We've also adding something tonight, a brand new quick lightning round wheel. We'll be giving this a spin throughout the night. These are going to be rapid fire questions. You can answer it with one word, couple words, quick sentence. We've also got some other things that we've added, and we'll pull those out if needed. But before we get to spin the wheels, we have some announcements that for you guys. Starting in August, we're going to be rolling out an absolute powerhouse lineup of special guests who will be joining us for the broadcast throughout the month. And kicking it off next week on August 6th, we are incredibly excited to welcome Deanna from High Luster. She'll be here to share her background about her company, when it started, and we're just going to have some fun with her and finding more and more about the High Luster brand and company. All right, so let's get started here. We can break out those wheels in a second here, but I just have a quick question for everybody before we get started, and I'm going to have to give Dave the props for this. So what products do you guys have coming this week? Not next week, but this week. Or have you received anything this week?
You want me to start? Well,
yeah.
So far, I got a lot of crap coming, but today was a rag company day. We got the new precision tip came in today. We had a couple of the red, white, and blue screw balls we got on half price there. Of course, I had to get the graduated cylinder. And we got some all-wheel cleaner from Coach nice. Kemi. And from Amazon, we also got some, how do you say it, Damo?
Batoka.
We got their pad brush scrubbers there for two for like $13. So, and they're like basically Rupes knockoffs.
Nice.
So, not bad for a little haul there. And yeah, I got some stuff coming from Thor eventually. Don't know when, but hopefully sometime this year.
Alvin, are you going to be adding to the 114 this week?
Yeah. So I'm expecting it tomorrow, but it is another rinseless, of course. But this time it's another marine rinseless. But I was telling the guys in the on the backstage, this one's a little different because it has a pH of 1 undiluted and then 3.4 when it is diluted, and it is another marine rinseless. So it'll wanted to put that up against the Wake Eater rinseless and see how that goes.
Do you know if Wake Eater is acidic?
No, it's pH neutral. It's got nothing in it. It's a 7, and then it has no scent, no color, no scent, but it has like a citrus scent because of the ingredient.
The chemical.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else got some stuff in?
Yeah, I got some stuff in. If you guys are in the Discord, you guys would see that I posted that the rag company was having a sale for armor detail supply. If you spent like $50, you got trim plus, tire cleaner, and panel prep for free,
And rags.
and some rags. Yeah, but then they downgraded it because they were selling too much. Then you would only get tire cleaner and the rags, and then they downgraded it again, and now you would only get trim plus. So you should have gotten on it quick. So I got a bunch of ADS coming in. I just won today a giveaway. You guys know I'm very good at those. I got a Detail Co. wheel and tire coming in, and Detail Co. waterless coming
You're
in.
gonna get smited for that one, just for being so friggin' entitled. Oh, I won another one. Oh,
Yeah, it's just another day of the week.
another losing streak for another 6 months.
Yeah, Vice is back. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I was going to
Really
say
good.
you were pretty heartbroken that you were on a losing streak for a while, so you weren't the same. But at least he's got a smile again
Dave
today.
started winning all the time. He beat my streak.
Yeah, I was on a pretty bad streak, but the problem is now I'm getting busier. So like I got customers, and it's hard to tell them, hey, can you fuck off for a minute so I can
So
do
we can win
a questionnaire. So yeah, that's what happened today. Actually, I had the answers all ready to go, but then the customer wouldn't stop talking. I was like, shit. All right, whatever.
Oh, I forgot the most important thing. I got the new OG soap. I got that in my hands.
Oh, you got the signature series.
Yep. It smells like blue Powerade.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I
Nice.
haven't
think
used
Jeff-
it yet.
I think
Don't
Jeff
drink
got
it.
that too, didn't he?
Yeah, I was going to
Jeff
ask
got the
Frankie.
gallon.
I was going to ask Frankie if he's got anything coming in, but
Oh, he's
Frankie gone.
Frankie's always got
goodness.
something coming in.
Yeah.
I had a few things come in. I had the Detail Co., the waterless wash, the tire dressing, the hybrid wash. I also ordered the Picar in exterior QD that just came in or back in. It never was out of stock, but it came in stock.
Yeah.
I got Yum deodorizer. I needed some more of that, and I had to replace my Yum panel wipe that somebody got several months back. So
God, that's been a long time, Don.
It has been. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. So
I need to get some too. Running low.
I'm not getting that bag.
yeah. And then I picked up some of the Yum 5 liter or the 5 liter dispensing cap.
I love those dispensing
Yeah,
caps.
they fit a multitude of 4 and 5 liters, right? So
Great quality.
across the board. Yeah, those are really nice. Those ones. Frankie,
Yeah.
what do you
Oh,
got
yeah.
on the go? You when you were gone, we had we were going to go to you and said Frankie's always got something coming. So
So coming, I don't have products coming. I do have accessories coming. So
That
I did
counts.
get, I did get some of the IK sprayer
Precision tips.
heads,
the
the
Precision
precision
tips.
sprayers.
precision chips.
And then I got some plugs for the quick connects. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
seen those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I got a couple of those. And that's about it. I just today I just got all my detail, the brand new Detail Co. that came out. I got all my gallons yesterday, and today I got the bottles for
The 16s.
the 16s.
Cool.
And Frankie, unrelated subject, but your mustache is on point this week. Are you?
Oh, yeah.
When do you join the police academy?
So yeah, my
There we go.
my girlfriend said the same thing. She's like, "Oh, so
Super
you're gonna be a cop
Troopers.
now?" Yeah,
Hey, part 3 comes out like I think in a week or two.
I know. I think
Yeah.
that's why I grew it out. I want to cosplay.
You
There you
should
go.
go to the opening or to the what do they call it, the premiere, and
Premiere?
Right?
just kind of walk in and pretend that you belong and you're
Yeah.
like you part of the cast.
Right.
Yeah, just watch out for those snozzleberries. So I've got a big delivery coming this week. I've got another one coming in 2 weeks. I'll talk about that then. But I went and over to the Pristine Auto Lab. He got a bunch of the new class stuff in. So I picked up some of their alkaline pre-wash, acidic pre-wash, their iron remover, wheel cleaner, which is wheel and tire, their APC glass cleaner, some of the water aging product,
water aging extract
S, which is their wet coat, and then their interior cleaner as well. So I want to give those a try.
So you got the whole line.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
He did,
which is very unusual for me. I've got a bunch of the new Detail Co stuff in my cart, but I'm waiting to see if they're going to be introducing or anything else this week. But I did use the Decon last weekend, and that stuff is pretty good, really good.
Yeah,
that new Decon shampoo. Anybody else?
Fernando?
I ordered Wake Eater, the ceramic coating today.
Oh, nice.
The marine coating?
Yeah.
Oh, you got monies.
Yeah,
well, I got a paying gig, so
nice.
Somebody wants me to polish their boat, and so I'm like, all right,
that'd be perfect.
What type of boat is it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I don't know yet.
How big?
You don't know yet? It could be 150 foot yacht,
I just know it's a boat.
He showed me a picture. It looked, I'm guessing, somewhere in the 20
this big in the
foot
picture
range. Yeah,
still a 20-footer, man. That's like even it's like a 20 or 24 foot, but that's a big boat, man. Peck on your own.
And he only
that's a
wants
weekend and a half.
the red stripe that comes on the water line. He doesn't want the white areas touched. He just wants that red line cleaned up. So
that's all your polishing and coating?
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
If you're just doing that on like, I'm assuming that's the
we'll see how much it is. I need to go check it out, but I ordered it just in case because he needs it done by the 20th of August. He's leaving on a trip to the lake on that one. He's going up to
Lake Havasu.
That's cool.
Yeah, and he wants to have it done by then. So I just ordered it because I know it's going to be a week or two before, like a week before I get it from Thor, right?
Is it going to be parked out on his driveway, or is it going to be in the water? Or?
No, his brother has like a workshop, and he said we could do it in there. So
sweet.
I need to assess the
working conditions.
Yeah, and the boat itself, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking with Frankie earlier, and we were talking about spraying it with some Ragnarok, some acid water spot remover, just to pre-treat it, and then see how much of the gel coat, how difficult it's going to be. So he recommended I do a test spot. So I may be doing that this weekend.
Do you have triple S? Does he want anything done on like the top deck?
No, I don't have triple S. He only right now he only mentioned that one stripe around the boat, which is on the water line. So we'll see what happens. And
nice.
How about you, Adamo? How about you?
Oh, might be easier to tell you guys what's not coming. No, I'm just kidding. The Detail Co stuff I ordered, and I got some of the when it first landed, some of the Yum microfiber wash. I've been buying the 1 liters, so I finally got a 5, or maybe 1 or more. I'll go
with C, more.
And then actually had to my cousin wanted an active, so I ordered that for him, and ended up with I thought I tried some Sweet Elite while it was coming. I got the rinseless, the detailer, the interior, and I think and the wheel and tire. Yeah.
The rinseless is a great smelling, but it's not much of a cleaner. So if I wouldn't tackle anything super, nasty with it.
Good to know.
Yeah,
And like I
yes.
said, I wanted to try them and just to
Yeah.
see, what they're all about. So
The smells
Yeah.
are good though. You should enjoy
The
them.
smells are great.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're really
I
still
great.
have
think they
to-
were. I think they were in the subscription, the monthly subscription this month
Oh,
for
really?
August.
Glove
Fred's
box?
thing.
Yeah,
The glove box.
I think that's coming in for the August one, which will,
Okay.
if you have it, it'll be in a couple of days.
No.
Have
Yeah.
you guys tried that Alchemist brand? That was on the
Yes.
last month.
No.
I
you
tried
tried it,
one,
Frankie?
tried it a long time ago,
Yeah,
not
I've
since
tried
they
the
reformulated.
I tried their old stuff when they had the V1s. I've tried their V2 Magnum. I got their
I
new
saw
coating.
They have
slate
like
coating.
a 12-month ceramic spray sealant.
Yeah. I think that's called I forgot the name of it, but they do have that. I also have I've tried their iron remover, their quick detailer, their soap. Their soap is really good. What else have I had from them? I have their 3-year ceramic coating. I haven't applied it on anything yet, but I got that.
Cool.
It's good. It's a
Excellent.
good brand. It's a good brand. They got good stuff.
Yeah, just something real quick that Rick Smith says: if y'all quit buying products, everyone could be able to afford a boat. It's probably
Well,
He's not lying.
everyone I know that has a boat says it's the worst investment you can ever make.
That's what I hear
We all
too.
know what boat
Yeah.
stands for. Bust out another 1,000.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be spending money on that bitch a lot.
You got to
Yeah.
pay to
Actually-
park it. It's insane.
I didn't.
market
I've never
storage.
heard that, David.
Oh, you haven't heard?
in
No.
my entire life.
Well, have you
Wow.
had a boat?
No, I'm smarter than that.
Well, okay. So if you have a boat, you know what the
Yeah.
saying is. So
Yeah. Just like Ford stands for found on the road dead.
Yep.
There's all kinds of acronyms out
Not
there.
doing that.
I like
Wow,
making
that-
enemies, that's all.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready to bust this wheel out? We'll leave the banana hammocks alone. Fernando, do not tape that if you're wearing a banana hammock, okay?
don't stand up.
Don't stand up. Don't stand up.
I'll send it straight to you, Greg. How's that?
Oh.
Used.
Oh.
That is so
I want to
bad.
see the Fernando wheel.
Well, that we've had a few people contact us about that, right, Fernando?
Yep.
Yeah,
They
that
like the
might be
Fernando
making a
wheel.
debut, making another appearance.
I was gonna throw a joke out there on the boat because you might have been on that arc at one point, Greg.
Let's
Well,
see.
that get me on the wheel to be first.
I think that Fernando wheel's coming back right now.
Yeah.
All
that
right.
is.
Here we go. Here's the topic. Here's our topic. Let's spin it. Let's see what happens.
And chat, we're gonna try something different this week. If you got questions that are regarding the topic, we're gonna do questions in the middle, and then we'll do more questions at the end. So have
Yeah,
questions coming in.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get to them while we're discussing things, so it's a little more relevant to the discussion. So
Yeah, a little more relevant, interactive, makes a lot more sense. Okay, here it is, fellas. Is detailing becoming too complicated?
Maybe for someone like you,
Why would you say that?
because you're old.
Oh,
I'm just messing with you.
yeah, I know. It's okay. I get it.
well, the
He
question are we making it more complicated, or are all the
Is-
products that we're
is-
buying
Yeah.
making it more complicated?
Detailing
Because
becoming more complicated.
That was my take on it. There's a lot more products, right? Before it was Dawn dish soap, and now there's high pH, low pH, neutral soap, then rinseless washes, and that's just to wash the exterior. Now you have tire and wheel cleaners, acidic, non-acidic. I mean, their product line is 20 products now, and that's just to take care of your car. And I think it can be complicated if you let it, if you follow every little piece, right? But then it could also be as simple as just doing rinseless wash on the whole car, one product. So I think it varies on the person, right? And how bad the vehicle is too.
Corey's got a good point. It's only as complicated as you make it.
Yep.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
I'd agree with that sentiment. And babe, let's take a second to just realize we didn't even need the wheel. Fernando took the
he took
the topic
the
by the
lead on that
bullhorns,
one.
and he took it on himself.
It was
Hey,
coming,
Greg,
so
in your
I just
wheel.
avoided the inevitable.
Yeah.
So I'll go. So it depends on what you're doing and what you're using. So I heard about all these Labo Cosmetica products, and I was talking with Corey about this the other day, but
Labo
we followed up with a Labo Cosmetica, yes. And to me, the Labo Cosmetica, it just seemed intimidating when I was reading about it. To me, last September, October, after I returned from Eddie's, because I didn't have any of the products, and I'm hearing everybody talking about it, and it was really complicated to me. It seemed complicated at the time because you've got, and I don't even remember all the names of the products, but Preludio, the 3P,
Primus, Preludio,
Primus, and then what's their neutral wash?
Purifica, Semper.
Semper.
Yeah, it was just complicated to me. Now, here's what turned me on to Yum is that when Yum was introduced, they had a week. He's shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head?
I was shaking my head at Vice.
Oh, well,
because Vice was giving the thumbs
How
down.
are you
I
gonna
was like,
compare Labo Cosmetica to Yum? It's apples and oranges.
Let me finish my statement.
let the man finish.
Hey, I didn't say anything. I didn't.
A man's gonna lose his train of thought.
You didn't have to. I saw your thumbs down. I thought I was going down the wrong path, but Nick came over and he explained what every single product was, right? And he showed you. He demoed every single product. Wheels, wheel foam, undress, dress, the whole tire system.
Nut huggers.
And he didn't do it just once. He did it a couple times. He did it with Jamie and Eddie. He did it with Pan. And to me, that helped me a lot understand what the whole process was and how to use citrus, how to use foam, how to use wash and all that stuff. It made a lot of sense to me. So it helped me, I'm just getting trolled all night here, aren't I?
No. I was laughing at Rick Smith's comment.
Yeah. So no, but I thought that was for me.
No,
you haven't sat with me for an hour. No. Yeah. But going back to what you said, Dave, it was me that was making it complicated. And I finally talked to a couple people about the Labo stuff. I think you were actually one of them, and I felt a lot more comfortable at that point giving it a try. And it was easy. And it worked great. So I think it all depends on the products you're using and making sure you're understanding what each product does and how to use it.
Yeah, I think when it comes to things like Labo, because it's highly dilutable, it requires something that everybody in probably all the detailing world is scared of, which is math. So I think that's the biggest thing that complicates it is like, oh shit, I can do math? No, I'm just gonna do the glug method, and when you're dealing with highly dilutable, concentrated items, that can mess up your shit really quick if you don't know what you're doing. So I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's a part of it. And then the other part is like, the reason why Detail Code took off as far as within our community, because it's simple. Even though their directions were, horrible at the time when it first came out.
But Labo is for the professionals. Yum is for the recreationals.
Dude, what's up with you and Yum, man? You're not gonna make any friends in England
I like Yum.
that. Okay.
I like Yum.
Sounds like you're bagging on them.
it's apples and oranges. Yum is definitely more for enthusiasts. Labo is more for professionals. I mean,
I agree with that.
almost all of Labo's products are highly dilutable, and Yum is like the complete opposite.
Okay, I mean, I can give it to you. I would say enthusiast is definitely Yum. Yum is more geared towards the like cars and coffee guys versus like the guys
Yeah,
who,
it's
because
better user experience, better
it doesn't make
sense.
sense financially for a detailer to go Yum, even though that there are detailers that do Yum.
There are some.
Yeah, specifically, but they're looking for the higher end customer because they see that presentation coming out of their van, like all the Yum bottles and the press-alls and everything. It looks like a higher scale. Same thing with Labo. Labo shit is, you look at Corey's shrine to Labo. I mean, it looks, amazing, so it definitely looks like it's for a higher class of, customer, versus pulling out the mystery gallon from, Auto Smart, or Auto Magic, whatever, where you get 5 gallons for the price of what we pay for like a liter of Yum or Labo. So,
Is
but yeah.
Ty in the back room, by the way? Because he keeps typing that he wants to join, but
he's not really gonna join.
No,
Yeah, he's
I
just
just had to
trolling.
call him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless
Tell
the
him-
subject's about Timu.
Just tell him it's free.
I was gonna say he'll join if it's free.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that. I hate you comment
Right.
next.
I was gonna wait for the ban this guy.
Now, what's more complicated for you guys, though? Is it products that complicate you guys more, or is it like all the different methods out there? Like let's just taking rinseless as since Alvin and myself are here. You got the Gary Dean method, you got the sponge method. From which I don't know if you would call it the Ivan LaCroix method or O&R's method, but that's where that kind of started. You got.
Think, oh,
Go ahead, Frankie.
I'm saying I don't think it's it's complicated by how many systems there are. I think it's overcomplicated as in you just need to pick one and stick to it.
Yeah.
I think the
Mhm.
complicated thing is trying to decide which system is the best. I think you need to go with what works for you. Everyone's different. Everybody has different experiences with different chemicals. What I would do is, I've taken a couple of classes on chemicals of, chemical companies come out to local detail places and they offer, trainings. If you find it's really complicated on dilutions and finding out what products do what, I suggest you guys go and take a class. Yes, there's classes that you need to pay for, but there's also classes that are free. Just reach out to your local detail shop. Those guys are just trying to help people out. I mean, they make money off of you, off of detailers. They want you to know the products, to know what you're using, and they want you to not be overwhelmed by what's out there. And it can be overwhelming, but I just figure you need to find your process. Okay. I see that details officials in here, they got it locked in with the KCX system.
Yeah,
Everyone just needs to find their product line, go with it, and keep doing it to where it's it just becomes second nature.
Like second
you
nature.
grab a bottle, you grab a bottle of decon and you already know 10-1, bam, it's gonna do what it needs to do. I think it's just
I think for me, yeah, it is, and it's the same thing. I mean, I think for me, the process pretty much stays the same all the time. I've been doing it long enough where it's all second nature, and it doesn't matter what car, depending on the situation. Some things change, but I think I make it more complicated for myself sometimes because of that FOMO. You wanna try, the newest, the latest thing. I see myself getting into a little bit of trouble that way, but the process stays the same for me. So I guess the problem is or
Oh.
the person that makes it more complicated is the guy in the mirror. So
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
I think Details Official, since they've been in the chat here, like they do got a great way to be efficient, as well as especially when you got employees involved. The less you gotta give them options, the better it's gonna be and less complicated. Like, I think Ivan said it best, where you get your SOPs in order and you make it so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you don't give them too many options. You give them too many options, that's where it slows them down. Oh shoot, what do I use on this? What do I use on that? When you got KCX, all right, I only got 2 options for wheels. Is it hammered or is it trashed? That's all you got to know, because you're either going the all wheel cleaner, or you're going magic wheel cleaner. In some cases, you might go to the wire wheel cleaner with the acid if you really have to.
right.
But that's just an example. And then they already only got their one option with rags. They got Clean, great quality stuff. They take care of their stuff. It's gonna last forever. All that stuff. That's they less complicated. Basically, it is. But you only got to train once versus having to say, all right, on KCX, I got to do this type of dilution and this type of use. Or on detail code, we got to use this dilution, and you only use it for these cars or whatever. So that causes more confusion than it's worth.
Yeah, and to Frankie's point, if you work with a brand, the brand, then your process stays the same, and all you got to do is grab stuff off the shelf, out of the vehicle, and it just, you already know how you're diluting and what you're using it for. So
what do you guys say? Anyone else got to add something to the subject?
Don?
Yeah.
Fernando, Don, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's more complicated. For me, I just like trying different products and new products, and even though my processes are staying the same, sometimes because I get a new product, I may say, hey, I'm going to try this out. I'm not running an everyday business, so I have kind of the luxury to where I can take as long as I want to do a detail, and it's not going to cause me any problems. It gives me the chance to try new things out and see if I like a product better for this certain situation than I do on the products that I've been using. So I don't think it's more complicated from that standpoint. But I think it gives me the chance to have fun. I mean, I think trying new products that's what I enjoy. I just think that's fun. I mean, that's my take on it.
Fernando?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh, sorry, Alvin. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, it's kind of a little bit of both. If you're not a professional, you definitely have the luxury of trying different things, but at the same time, because there's so many options, you tend to over-engineer or over-complicate a simple process. So even if you, regardless if you're a business or not, you can just have the same workflow and then find your set workflow and then just kind of work the products into it to make sure it works for what you want, right? Your process, the way that you want to do it, and once you get that locked in, hopefully you're not your own worst enemy, because like you said, Adam, it's usually the person who's overcomplicating it, right?
Exactly.
Just because there's so many options, you don't have to go with all the options. You just stick with what works for you. And
over the years, I think for myself, even probably in the last couple, you start to realize, you don't need all the new stuff. You don't need everything that's coming out. And I'm starting to pare down all of my chemicals and products where, this is what I like for this process. That's what I like for that process, and stick with it until, I guess, like Don said, you try something new and maybe it's better than what you're using. And then maybe you can change, but
to Ty's point here, saying everything's going up, but going up from cost effective to premium pricing is ridiculous. So, and one of the things we got to remember is pricing is going up. And if you take a look at what's happened over the last 2.5 months, 3 months with gas prices, trucking, getting the raws and the materials and the products delivered is just ridiculous at this point, and that's
Mhm.
why, you know, some of the shipping is going up, right? A friend of mine is a trucker, and in 6 weeks, about a month ago, their trucks, I think they have 7 or 9 trucks. They spent close to $75,000 in fuel alone in 6 weeks.
Unreal.
You
It's
know,
dropping
and
the
that's
well.
And you alluded to it, like shipping. It's starting to really slow down for me because shipping just keeps on getting more and more and more expensive, and so.
Gets more and
But
more
I mean,
expensive, but the quality of service keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So
yeah,
I don't know if you've been
I think
keeping
that's
tabs on how many people had shitty delivery, and you know, too bad. I feel bad for people like Thor who they take a brunt of all the BS, and I'm sure Rad Company and you know all the other guys they get it as well. But you know, it seems like they use these packages like it's like their doorstop and be like, oh yeah, don't forget to take it out the door, and you get 3/4 of the way there, and then they're like, "Oh, the shit got damaged. We're gonna take it back." And, sorry, Alvin. I didn't mean to open up a old wound. But
yeah.
but yeah, I mean that happened to at least 4 or 5 people this week. So I mean, and on top of that, charging us arm and a leg to begin with.
yeah.
But you know, it's funny. Like I think about like how I make things complicated here at home, but at work, my shit's dialed in. You know, like I got my chemicals that are for their particular, you know, job, and that's it. I don't stray away from it because it's not cost effective to do what I do at home at work. I buy 5-gallon jugs of chemicals of unknown brands that work. You know what I mean? Versus at home, I'm buying all the best of the best and the creme de la creme, and I get it from wherever it is in the world. I don't give a shit how to get it. If I want it, I'm going to get it. You know, so you
He's
know,
not lying, folks. He's done it multiple
yeah, he
times
is
in the
not lying.
past 6 months.
yeah. So I mean, if I look around, it's like, oh shit, what am I going to use today? I have to stand there for like 20 minutes just going through my shit, saying, all right, what am I gonna? Which soap do I want to use? Which you know, and I'm not just talking about my pH neutral. I'm talking about acidic, my alkaline. Everything's got multiple options, and then we have to get into all right. Well, what's the dilution for this one? Because there's so many different products. You know, everyone's a little bit different. You know.
And what I
Fernando.
wanted to add was there's a line that really simplified, I think, the process for everybody, and that's grayscale. I think Ryan did an awesome job of strip wash is 00, right? Then wheel and tire is 01. And all the bottles are labeled with a number. That's your step in your process that he recommends, right? And I think that was genius. And all his labels are spot on with the instructions. I think that is something, you know, that should be a model for many other companies that want to do something like that. I think it simplifies it for the everyday user to be able to enjoy the different products for the different wheels and, you know, wash and ceramic or detailer. I think he hit a home run with that. He has a great.
Yeah, no,
Poor Frankie.
definitely right. But and
Frankie,
you know,
you're
Garage
getting a
Therapy
hit
has that
here.
system too. Yeah, and Frankie's getting rocked.
Can you hear us, Frankie?
Yeah, I can
What can
hear.
Brown do for you? Oh, I can tell you what Brown could do for me.
They pay me to buy all the products. That's what they do for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Frankie, is it at the UPS center? Is there like a section where all the damaged product goes, and you'd be like, I can take that off your hands if you want me to dispose of those chemicals properly?
Yeah, no, they if anything leaks, it has to go through our DMP section where they have to solidify everything, put it into to barrels, and it goes to this company called Stericycle, where they dispose of it properly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we've been I guess in the future UPS used to get really they used to get in trouble by the EPA because they used to just dump the
Toss it.
chemicals out back into this tree. And I tell you what, this tree is like the biggest tree you've ever seen in your life.
It's feeding the
Yeah,
tree instead of killing
right? Yeah, exactly. So like it's like a mutated tree. It's like the biggest one you ever see. But they got in trouble, and now they have to do they have to dispose of everything the right way. Like it's crazy. There's like a 5-man crew that that's all they do is if something spills, they gotta solidify it, and they gotta send it to a. They have to print out the SDS sheets. They have to send it to the company. The company tells you where to put there's like different barrels with different chemicals in it. And you got to put it in a certain barrel, and then they come and pick it up and they dispose of it properly.
Yeah, it's good. Probably a good idea at this point, right?
Yeah.
So-
So like when something gets leaked onto a box, what they're supposed to do is just dispose the whole thing. They're not supposed to, check if the lid's not tight or anything. They have
They're
to
supposed to
dispose
dispose of the whole box.
the whole product, not the whole box, the
Really?
product. So whatever leaked needs to be disposed of.
Okay,
Oh.
so they'll open the box and see what's leaking.
Yeah.
Full of 'em in the box,
So
yeah.
so they'll find out what's leaking, and whatever's salvageable, they'll repackage it, and then
Put it in
they'll
a bag,
dispose of whatever
repackage it,
leaked. Yes. Yes.
I had a situation today. I got a box delivered, and my driver, he's here once or twice a week. So, he says,
A day.
Adamo, I don't know if you're gonna like this, but the box was wet on the outside, and he says, do you want to take it? Do you want to receive it, or do you want to refuse it? And I'm like, no, I'll take it. I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's not everything that's in the box that's leaking. It's something small. Well, I open everything up. Everything is still sealed. Everything is still taped, and it was something else that leaked on
onto
my
the
box.
Yeah.
So I was all worried that I was losing product, but lo and behold, it was something else. So what happens in
Yeah.
that situation? The box looked like it was wet and destroyed.
So it's all in the discretion of the driver, actually.
Okay.
There's some drivers, if they see a leaking package in their truck, they'll just straight up refuse it on their own. It's because we're trained, if anything leaks in our truck, to don't touch, leave the area,
Yeah.
and then call the center.
Stop, drop, and
Because-
roll.
Yeah, because we don't know what kind of chemical. Maybe it's a bottle of Ragnarok. We don't know.
Yeah, that's
you
very
know?
true.
And that's not diluted in that bottle.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're picking it up, we're grabbing it with our hands. Some drivers don't wear gloves.
Yeah, and it makes sense.
Who
I
knows
mean,
what happens?
for us that deal with the products every day, and wear PPE when you're using it and whatnot, that it's not as scary maybe or daunting because we know the products, but for somebody that doesn't, handling a wet box of Ragnarok or acid or something could be pretty dangerous, right? So
Yeah, and it's not just detailing chemicals we deliver.
No,
Like we
it would
deliver biohazards too. We pick
Yeah.
up biohazards.
mm-hmm.
So it's all up. There's drivers that they're just like, oh, I want to get it out of my truck. But then there's drivers that are by the book, and they're like, no, if I deliver this, I can get in trouble.
Yeah.
And just like you said, your package got damaged by another package.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, well, we need to stop that package from damaging every other package in the truck.
Yeah, exactly, right? So
Yeah.
I'd be
so,
more like the '80s cop. I'd dip my finger in and be like, "Oh, yeah, Coke."
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, all the old school guys. That's like, I mean, how do you find out? Well, you sniff it,
Dip.
right? You sniff it. Yeah.
Taste it, all that.
oh,
good stuff.
that's decon. That's
It's
whatever
different.
chemical.
Oh, that was bleach. Oops.
Right.
So, do we have any questions, Adamo?
Yeah, there's a couple.
There's a couple. You
Uh,
got your questions. Let's go ahead and
Get
It
them
was
out.
about
If you get-
about complicated. Ricardo has a couple, so
All right. Ricardo asks, is it becoming complicated, or are detailers not sticking to their processes and creating issues on their own? I think, there's a few of us out there that are a little bit overcomplicating our own situations. It's very simple to do that, especially like Greg, you were saying before you knew what was going on with Labo, you kind of, was overwhelmed, or, maybe, the Labo was just a little bit, kind of something that you might have been concerned about getting into. But then
Mhm.
once you got time to learn more about it, it became a simpler subject for you.
Yeah, and it was talking to the right people and getting that information. You're right.
you know, sometimes that's 90% of the solution is talking to the right people.
Next time, just talk to me. Got you. Or Corey.
Yeah, because I mean, there's guys in these forums that are giving advice, and it's like, you know, you don't want to say anything because you don't want to start a back and forth thing, but like you're like, well, do you really know what you're saying? Like, or are you just throwing numbers out there? You know?
Are you sure you're talking about the same crowd? Like, I think this whole entire like group likes to get back and forth with people on, especially on like Facebook groups.
I had to step away today. I just couldn't comment on stuff. You get pulled in so easily. You just want to say something.
Yeah, but you know, half of them are trolling you too.
Yeah. Next question.
All right, next question.
Again from Ricardo.
Ricardo asks, DDD makes it complicated for his audiences because he always asking us to do the dilution math.
Okay.
That's not a question.
That's not a question. It's just a
thought it was
statement.
That's a comment.
Oh, you thought DDD was QQQ.
All right. Rick asks, I have a hot question. What makes you not want to buy certain brands? Ooh, well,
I'll start.
Go ahead.
The person that's selling the product, or the character of the person. You know, like they could be the best brand in the world, but if the person that's behind or the face of that label, you know, is a certain type of person, or a, you know, lack of a better word, not a good person, you know. You know, I'm not gonna support that company.
Yeah,
I think a good example is the Duraslick guy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the wheelie.
That's
clean?
exactly what I was thinking of when
He's gonna be in your comments tonight, brother.
I'm sure he is, but you know what? And it kind of works, but yeah, that guy
I said something about him like 4 weeks ago, and he was up my ass like as if I like took one of his kids or something.
Oh Lord, I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, it was all DM'd, so I mean, the guy's a weirdo.
Gotcha.
But
people
yeah,
like
I mean,
that,
I would agree
the
with
ones
Frankie.
that are selling snake oil.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Or at least
I think
they make it seem like it's snake oil.
I think it's safe to say that there's a portion of the detailing community that can can care less where they're buying the chemicals from. If it works, they'll buy it. You know, and then there's another subset, a group of people that, you know, they invest in the people, the company, and they, you know, want to see them, you know, do well. So, I mean, and we get a great product out of it on top of it. It's just, you know, that's just gravy on top of, you know, the whole situation. So,
yeah,
I think it's safe to say we all kind of, you know, support people. And if we get a great chemical on at the end of the, you know, the whole journey, then that's great. You know, but we always feel like we invested some of our support and advice. Like, we're gonna be picking a scent for Detail Co. here in a few weeks, or in a couple, whenever it shows up. So I mean, we're gonna always have that ownership of, we helped, you know, create that brand in a small way. So, you know, that's just, I think, where everybody's a little bit different. You know, there's a lot of brands out there that are very good quality, and you may never even see the people involved in it, like McGuire's and Turtle Wax. They make great products, but I couldn't tell you who's in charge over there right now.
Yeah.
You know what makes me weary of buying certain products? When they're mixing it up themselves and it's not like a true company, and they put a little bit too much dye here, a little bit too much there in this bag.
That sounds awfully specific. I wonder who you're talking about.
Not necessarily like one brand, because I could think of like another one.
There's
like,
a couple that I can think of right now.
But those smaller brands, it just makes me a little weary. Like, do you really know what you're doing mixing up these chemicals and then just selling it to me? Are you even allowed to do that? I don't know.
What about like that the brand that Rashad, like the dudes like Rashad was bringing up when he was on
exactly like that's one that I was thinking of. I was thinking about this other night something brand.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey, he makes great stuff. If you just, you know,
they do make good stuff.
He makes good stuff. It's just, you know, he's like the Shine Supply is like evil stepbrother. You know what I mean? Like they like, you know, where Shine Supply is super tiled in, and he's just like, a little bit of dye here, a little bit extra surfactants there.
It's different if like you get, you know, a recipe and you build it yourself versus you have a blending company that makes it. Not necessarily like it has to be a blending company, but I don't know. Just you mixing up your own recipe, it screams a lot of red flags to me.
I love to see their SDS sheet.
I'm sure it's not accurate because I'm sure the pH of your batch and my batch is definitely different.
Yep. Oh, by the way, while we were sharing stuff that we got in, I did forget one item. I got the new wrinkle knit glass towel from Rad Company.
Looking into
Oh,
that.
nice. I'd love to hear how that works too.
Didn't Griots make them for the longest time?
Griot makes that, and so does Viking, I think.
Yeah, I think that everyone has their own version of like every company has like a diamond weave or like glass towel. They have now like the whole wrinkle towels back in style. So, I mean, I just like trying stuff that see if they work, and if they work, I keep it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else got something to add to any of the subjects we just went over?
I think it's time.
I think we covered pretty much all of them.
Yeah, quick lightning rounds. Shall we?
All right.
Do the lightning round here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do it.
Can you guys see this online now? Can you see the wheel?
Ty, that's exactly what I was getting at. Griots made it like 8 years ago. They originated the crinkle cut.
It's
can't see the wheel at this
French
point.
fries.
Yeah, don't see don't see the wheel yet, Greg. But
okay, hold on. I will reshare. Give me a second.
Don't share too much now, Greg.
I won't.
Can you ask?
Definitely
can you
not.
ask Ty,
I'm not as. Go ahead, Frankie.
Can you ask Ty if Temu has the crinkle towels?
Yeah,
dude, Temu had it before.
I
Griots
guarantee you
point.
they do.
Yeah. Baba.
Okay.
Right.
How about now?
I see it.
It's up there.
If I look closely.
Okay, here we go. Lightning round. We'll do a couple of these. Remember, one word, one sentence is good enough. And if you start talking too long, we'll let you know.
Just mute us.
Here we go. If money wasn't, Dave, I'll let you read these. You do a much better job.
All right. If money wasn't an issue, what tool would you buy tomorrow? Ooh, boy. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Dry ice machine.
Do you have shit
that's
that's
a good one.
you're gonna use it on?
Listen, money's no object. That's the most expensive thing I could think of.
Okay, let me put a subset. You cannot return it for the money afterwards. You know, you can actually use it.
I'll use it.
Okay. All right. I would probably say like, and I don't know if I'd buy OG's version, but I'd buy their DI station or something of that ilk, you know, because my water's freaking trash. So I need something that is more sustainable than buying Bam Bam all the time.
Is this for your house or for your business?
For my house, I get filled up a big tank at work, so that way I don't have to constantly make DI. I got a detail shop down the street that I just fill up from.
Yeah, so there's two different things that I probably would, if money wasn't an issue. I'd probably get the CR DI
CR spotless?
RO, the system, the one that comes with the tank, the
Yeah,
RO system.
Oh, okay.
And then, or I'd, and for me personally, because this is different, I'd probably get an actual van, a detailing van, because I detail out of my converted a Honda Element right now. So I would actually buy an actual van.
You know, when you're ready for van, you know, you happen to know someone close by you that sells,
Right?
you know, things like cargo vans.
There you go. I'll be calling that guy pretty soon.
All right, great.
Damn, Conway has a dry ice machine. He's got money.
Well, dude, that's his business, man. The man does like body work for days.
Damn, aren't they like 50K?
They have different levels of dry ice machines.
Depending on which one you get.
They got handheld ones for Christ's sakes. Yeah, I know you would. You bougie like that.
He has a machine, but he couldn't afford the dry ice.
It didn't come with dry ice in it.
You gotta get that stuff delivered in. You know that, right? Like the dry ice, they have to do. You have to get a weekly service.
Oh, and I have ice like 9 months out of the year. I don't
It's
need
not
it
dry, though.
outside.
So
Ain't dry
Dry
though,
ice is different.
Adamo.
Yeah.
Just blow
That
on
shit's
it. Just
wet.
blow on
That's
it.
true.
It'll be dry.
yeah,
And it's salty.
isn't that the truth? Yeah.
Is Greg frozen or is he just trying to? Okay, there you go. You were
Yeah, no,
stuck in the
I was
most
on the other
weirdest
screen.
position.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with two different products. One is going to be a really good DI system, and then the other one is going to be, and I don't remember what this is called, but one of those installed floor jacks that automatically lift the car up as high as I want. You know, whether
You
it's
talking about like
Quick
an
jacks.
in-ground one or like the
Yeah.
quick jacks?
the quick jacks. Yeah, the quick
Quick
jacks
jacks,
where you
okay.
just press a button. Electric.
Those are nice.
They've got hydraulics. That would help me a lot.
I like the quick jacks because you can move them out of the way when you're all done and just
Yeah.
hang them up on the wall.
Yeah, that's what I do with mine. Just hang them up on the wall, and I mean, a real nice hoist would be great. The quick jacks are awesome, but you have to set them up, and they only go up, to 24 inches. But
Well, like if you got what's a side and bomb, whatever the ones that OG sells, like something like that, those are really nice, because you can make them recessed into the ground, and then it's like a scissor lift basically at that point. But you get enough space on each end that you can work under the car if you have to, But that would be the way to go if money's no object, you know what I mean? But the quick jacks is a great way to go if space and you got to make do with the smaller space,
Yeah, I use them sometimes when I'm polishing. Bring the car up to you.
Oh, yeah.
When you're sitting on your chair and just doing the side of the car, it's real nice to at that level, because sitting on
I'm
the
gonna change
floor
my
doing
answer.
stuff
I'll
on
change
the
it right
floor.
now after what Conway said. I want a dyno. That's what I need. That's crazy. Conway, I thought you detailed cars. Why do you have a dyno?
The shop that he's at does detailing, mechanical work, body
work,
engines. They have a dyno on site.
No, you can
they
tune my
do
car.
it all.
I'm gonna need to hit you up.
There you go.
Damn.
You gotta watch it first.
Who's next?
Don, Fernando?
On.
For me, I think I would be greedy. I would probably either expand my garage or I would tear down the garage and build a bigger one. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, Don,
than a dry ice machine.
But then I'm like, all right, how about I'll settle for a founder's membership at the Bays in Mesa. I mean, 8 hours a month.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that solves all my problems of heat or cold or whatever it is, right? So,
Dude, I
I'll
saw
settle for that.
I saw on like TikTok and Instagram all that shit. Like I see shit like in Arizona, like melting on the street. Is that all shit real? Like tires and people's sneakers, like all melting this week?
Well, I remember back when I was in college, I was walking, and they were cheap, sandals or like flip flops, but I was walking on asphalt, and I could feel the bottom of my flip flops just sliding because they were melting, and the thread on them were kind of a little off. So
why do you guys live there? That's crazy.
Yeah, that happened to me in Palm Springs on asphalt. Yeah, my sneakers, the bottom of my sneakers melted the tread because it was so hot on the asphalt. But like, I saw like literally like truck tires melting on the asphalt. It was so hot. I guess in Arizona, I'm not sure what part it was.
Jeez.
Yeah, it can get crazy.
It's the opposite of Canada.
We've had the airport shut down because it was too hot here, and planes couldn't land. So
damn.
You said
Alvin?
advice about Canada?
I said it's the opposite of Canada.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, we're in the middle of summer and we're just starting to thaw.
Yeah.
When I dug my post holes earlier this year, there was still frost down there. So
earlier this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll go next. Corey kind of said the same thing. If I had my way, I would either get a CI system or redo the garage floor so I can have some drainage. So that way when I do my rinseless washes inside, it just goes right on out.
Mm-hmm.
Or a heater. So those three.
I would say drainage, but in California, I wouldn't want to imagine how I would get the permits to even do a drainage here.
Yeah,
That would be no.
You
that
just
would
need a
be
sloped
nightmare.
garage.
Maybe I should start a GoFundMe to get a permit in California. Oh no.
Yeah. Did everybody answer there?
Yeah, I think we got everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Should
Thanks.
we do another quick one?
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, mini split. That's a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
That's true.
Anytime. All right, here we go.
Go ahead, Dave.
What's one thing you'd never charge a customer for? I wouldn't charge them for me to detail on my speedos if they wanted to see that.
Wow. Somebody might pay you for it to see that.
They might pay double for that.
I polished this Corvette once that the owner tried to polish himself, and he left a whole bunch of holograms everywhere. And, he obviously didn't know how to polish, so he got polish all over his trim, and it was stained. So I just put some solution finish on his, what's that called? The cowl? Like right under your windshield?
Where the wiper blades are?
Yeah.
The cowl.
The cowl was beat up. So I just I put some solution finish on there for free. I'll do something like that. Just takes you like 5 minutes.
What a good Samaritan you are.
Yeah, I was gonna say just doing the trim maybe. I don't charge anyone, but a little quick trim restore would be nice.
Anytime, Chris. Anytime.
I think he's expecting you to be in your Speedo.
Oh, hey. I aim to please.
What about you, Frankie?
So I mean, I don't know if it's that I wouldn't charge them for it, but I always put in an air freshener in a customer's car. I don't include it in like the package or whatever, but I always just throw in I have like 4 different scents. Those the Wonder Wafers.
Oh yeah.
I have like 4 different scents, and I offer them which one they want, but I don't charge it. I just charge for it.
Frankie, do you do like a goodie bag for your customers or anything like that? Like those little Ziploc bags full of like a rag and maybe some like a small bottle of QD or something like that?
Only if I ceramic coat their vehicle.
Gotcha. Because I notice a lot of the women detailers, they get those fine details, like they make a nice little like swag bag of whatever, and I think that's a nice little touch that I think a lot of us should take a cue from, because that's a nice little touch that the customer, I'm sure, appreciates.
Yeah, if I'm ceramic coating a vehicle, I usually give them 3 microfiber towels, a quick detailer, and a 16-ounce bottle of pH neutral soap.
That's cool.
No, 16 ounces, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
He orders about 18 gallons a week, right?
I do order about, I want to say 2 gallons a month of pH neutral soap.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
If I have a customer that just needs a rinseless or just wants a rinseless, I'll usually give them a 16-ounce rinseless if I have some extra, which I do have a lot of rinseless left over at this point. But I don't have that many customers because I don't do it as a business. Maybe 3 or 4 a year is about it.
I gave somebody a 16-ounce of Nemesis V1, and I kind of regret it.
Because you
I
want
can't
to
buy that anymore.
It was a collector's item.
Yep.
Don, yourself?
Usually I do try to throw something in for free for a new customer, whether it be I've done a quick engine bay detail before. I've done shine up the chrome tailpipes. If somebody does a ceramic coating, they get a T-shirt, a Don T-shirt. So I mean, there are some things that I will. It just depends upon what it may be. It could be different some sort of a service typically. Depends upon what it might be, depending upon the package that they paid for.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Fernando?
Since I don't do it as a business, I was thinking about this, right? And I'd probably do like some kind of ceramic spray sealant on the wheels, just as it's a couple of sprays per wheel. And if they bring it back, it just makes it easier on yourself, the next time. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a win-win situation. You use ceramic seal their tires for a month or two, and it makes it easier if they come back for it yourself.
Are you talking about one of the spray-ons?
Yeah, spray and rinse.
Okay.
Like pans or something like that. Just wet coat on there. And
the CarPro one?
Yeah. Or the Geon wet coat.
Geon, that's a good one.
Luminous, yeah, there you go. I was gonna say Luminous Aqua. That's the perfect one.
Of course, we gotta get product placement in here, especially with Conway in the chat. You'd probably go nuts if we didn't mention it.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was gonna. I'm pretty
sure
he's gonna throw it in there.
Of course,
I'm pretty sure that's at the top of the list for a lot of people. It is for myself. It's one that's hard to beat. So.
All right. Anyone else we missed?
Nope.
All right.
Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going.
Let's do another one.
Another one. All right. We're just over an hour, just so you guys know. Here we go. Lightning round.
All right.
Oh, this one's Fernando, you're gonna have to explain this one.
Drying towel or blower? Well, I don't know. She has to. I have to get to know her before I will.
Fernando, give us a little background on this one here.
Why am I here? What do you mean?
Well, you can go first. I got the wheel of Fernando on the other one, and you were picked.
So I usually use a towel. I mean, I would say towel. If it's a quick lightning towel, that's it.
That's it.
Fernando uses the blower on himself in those hot days.
So,
yeah.
Are we doing quick? I mean,
just quick answers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a blower doesn't do every little piece where the towel, you'll get everything right.
Yeah. If for me, it's until somebody stole the Ryobi blower, it was I would usually just blow it off and then use a towel. But now it's all towels until I replace it. So it doesn't work anymore.
I think it matters whether the car is coated or not. That would make a difference. If the car is not coated, then what am I going to even pull the blower out for? So I can just push water around for a minute or two. I just grab a nice big towel and call it a day. But if it's coated, absolutely blower.
Yeah.
Well, and you're still going to pull out a towel in the end too. After you're done blowing it, you're going to go for the drips afterwards.
Yeah.
Technically, it's
I was going to say use towel first, and then I always use a blower just in the smaller I can't even say
intricate
areas, right? So for me, in the door seals and stuff like
wheels,
that. So
and the wheels,
wheels, door handles, mirrors.
Yeah, towel the whole car, blow the side view mirrors, get the rest of that water off, and then blow off the wheels.
I only use the blower for the wheels.
Just wheels.
Blower if she pays double.
Just wheels.
Well, if you use DI, the drips don't matter.
The what?
If you use DI,
that's true.
Matter.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I don't like if the customer's going to drive off, and you know how you can get in the wheel nuts, the wheel lugs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like to blow out that part of the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Or when
the mirrors.
Somebody said this last week. I think it was last week when they roll their window down to wave
That's
goodbye.
Frankie.
That was me.
Frankie.
All right, Alvin.
It would be a towel, I guess. The blower, if you're doing a rinseless, there's not that much water anyway. I just get it done with a towel.
Yeah.
So keep it quick and simple there.
Don.
Yeah, I think to me it just depends upon if it's coated. I'll start with a blower and finish with a towel. If it's not coated, then I'll just go with a towel, and then I will use a blower for the wheels from that standpoint.
Okay. Donna.
Don just answered.
Yeah, I said Adamo.
Oh, me? I said
answered.
it was. Yeah, I answered already. I said it was towel.
Okay.
Towel and then.
Let me ask you guys. I'm gonna go question adjacent to this. Would you guys, when you guys do use your towels when you drive a vehicle, do you hang them up and let them dry and use them again, or are they dump them in the hamper? You're done with it.
They're done.
They're done.
Done.
I wash them right away.
Only if I use a drying aid. If I use a drying aid, then I wash it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious on that one because
how often is it situational, Frankie, that you use a drying aid, or is it?
Yeah, because if the car's coated, it's pretty much it's slick already.
It's slick, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But if I don't use a foam sealant or something like that, then yeah. If I'm just finishing off with the pH neutral soap and added no protection to it, then
Right.
I'm using a drying aid.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
And are you using a drying aid with no protection or using protection?
Yeah, no, I'm using either Yum Detailer or Grayscale quick detail spray.
Can't go wrong there.
Use code
Those are
Stay
my
Wet.
two drying aid.
I have to get me some Grayscale because I can't get it up here, so I may have to get you to hook me up.
I'll send you some with those stickers.
It's not going to fit in an envelope.
No, I'll send you in a box.
He'll put it in a Ziploc. Don't worry.
He's gonna put it
I'll
in a
sample
Ziploc bag
Ziplocs.
like socks.
And a
Just
Coke
put some
bottle.
liquid in some Ziploc.
Right.
We'll talk. Yeah. No, I'll get you to hook me up.
All right, one or two more. Here we go, guys. Remove this one. Let's spin it.
And if you guys got questions, we're probably gonna end on an hour 30. So get them in
Yep.
now.
I have a couple start already.
What's one detailing purchase you regret? Oh, Jesus Christ! I can go for days on this one. Let's see here.
Well, we've got 17 minutes, so you got it.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. I'm trying to think of my most recent one that I probably. Let me see. I can look right here in my cabinet and see my latest regret. Yeah, I would probably say like besides Fat Newt, the other rinselesses from UK have been very underwhelming. I probably regretted those.
Fat Newt.
Yeah. No, besides Fat Newt. Besides Fat
Yeah,
Newt.
he liked Fat
Oh,
Newt.
He means
Auto
fat
focus.
nut. He means
No,
fat nut.
Fat Newt.
Fat Newt, Fat Nut. You say tomato, I say tomato.
There we go.
Fat Newt.
Alvin?
The barrel blade? I don't need it that much.
Barrel
To be honest.
That's a very good one. I was gonna tell you said that, and I was like, "Oh, I hated that person."
Yeah, I bought it. I don't even use it. I actually want to sell it.
Those
Exactly.
Damn.
You have all those attachments.
many you got?
I got like two more dug in over here. These were mystery boxes from last year. I did not pay for one of these.
He started using them as loofahs.
Yeah, basically.
So I know you drive a Subaru. So what are you using for your barrels then?
The Viking brush and
Viking
the Sonic
brush.
Brush. Those
The Viking
two
brush
have been
is
like,
goated.
yeah, they've replaced
Yeah,
a whole bunch of stuff for me.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I think I haven't picked one of those up. I do want to try the Viking brush though.
Did you guys see?
What's
I
the orange
saw
one?
I saw online someone showing one after being used for like 6 months or something like that, or I don't know if it was 6 months
He
or a
just
couple
used it, yeah,
months,
straight every day, and everything started like
and
wearing down. So
it looked
yeah,
like a nub basically in a shallow form of itself. Like it
I
looks.
don't know what he was using it on.
he was
He
getting in
must
like
be
in
probably
using
real
wasn't
tight
acid.
spaces
wheels.
and like
Yeah,
Or
the only
is he
thing
is he
that's
not
happened to
is
mine
he not
is that it's
rinsing it
stained
off
black.
after he uses it?
He's not probably
Maybe.
we
rinsing
don't
it off,
know.
and it probably was using acid and alkaline. It's like having that exothermic reaction.
It looked deteriorated really bad. So
Hey,
Yep,
512 detail in the house. Didn't he just win something big that got lost?
he did.
He did.
He's about to get something he can't talk about. I wonder what it is.
there you go.
He's just a pre-release of whatever detail codes got coming out next.
I think what was I gonna say? Those Viking brushes that I have, I just have one. The only problem I had with it is that one of them is kind of stained black, but it's probably my fault. But it still works great. It's not deteriorating at all.
One regret, Don.
I think when I first started, I probably didn't purchase the right quality microfiber towels, and I do I do regret that. I think that's something you have to spend money on is good,
Good towels.
good quality towels.
Now, Don, are you referring to another company like that we buy from online, or were you like buying Amazon, whatever cheapos before?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. There's been some at the very beginning where those were, you get some from Walmart or, AutoZone or, something like that. And you don't know the difference until you've used a really good quality towel. So that's what I've noticed.
I notice every time I go to like places like Walmart or AutoZone or whatever, if I see microfibers there, I always tend to look on the back. A, I look for the GSM. B, I look to see what the polyamide to polyester or whatever
Blend.
whatever the percentage blend is. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, what normal person would actually do this besides like people like us? So I just thought that was hilarious that I'm stopping
Yeah.
to look at stuff like that.
And where it's from too.
Yeah, whether it's China, Korea. Most of the time it's China, though, if it's not coming from a reputable retailer.
I have
All
a
right,
couple.
who's next? All right, Vice, let's
Go
hear
ahead.
it.
I have like 2 chemicals. Number 1, brake buster. That just sucks. I don't know
It's
how
not
anybody
that
likes it, to
bad.
be honest. No, it's pretty bad. I bought it when I had a Corvette, and it had like, it's hard to explain, but it was like shiny aluminum wheels, and it worked really bad on those. It did not clean them up at all. I don't know why anybody likes it. I've only tried it on that car, so maybe it works better on like OEM wheels, but brake buster sucks
Maybe.
for me.
It's definitely not a touchless solution. I'll tell you that much. It
But
definitely needs
even
agitation.
brushing it, I feel like it just doesn't clean that well. It
I think it's
feels
just good for
it feels diluted, honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like it's a maintenance product.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
gonna say.
maybe
It's not
maintenance.
bad as a maintenance. Yes.
And then another one, it's when I first started detailing, I bought a big jug of that turtle wax soap. It's that one soap that
Max Power.
you can keep. Yes, that one. That you can keep adding ounces and it gets
Yeah.
higher in cleaning ability, but it just so bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
foam at all. It's pretty bad at cleaning. You have to put
If you're
like
not putting
10
at least
ounces of
5
soap.
ounces, it's
Yeah,
useless.
it sucks, dude. Don't buy that one. That's what I would go with.
Even at Costco, like when they had that whatever the coconut scented turtle wax it was like a couple months ago, whatever. You had to put like 4 ounces to get anything out of it. It says right on the bottle, like 4 or 5 ounces.
Yeah, and even when you put it, it's still not that good.
No, it's not. It's like super wet.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Garbage.
For me, chemical wise, I don't know if it's just me, but it was a horrible experience with PNS Pearl. It didn't do it for me. I don't know. It
Yeah,
didn't.
I agree with you.
PNS Pearl does not work for me. I didn't like it. And then if you were going by for accessory or a tool, when they first started coming out with the pumpless or the battery powered foam sprayers, it was like this white one with the blue with the black top and had a blue button on top.
Yeah.
Oh, from
I bought like
Amazon.
yeah, like it would explode. I think two exploded on. I think I bought three. Two of them exploded on me,
Why'd
and
you buy
then
three?
Jeez.
well,
You
because
think
I
you'd
wanted
learned a
one.
lesson
I
after
wanted
the
one
second
for a
one.
different process. You know, I wanted one for
Okay.
wheel-in tires. I wanted one for the Loki, foaming rinseless. And then what else did I have them for? I think because on those ones you could either change it to a foamer or a sprayer. Like you can pick which one you wanted. And I think I had one that was like for like green, like when I used Green Star a lot. I used it for Green Star.
Okay.
And just that product, like I was just so like, maybe because it was like the first time they came out with them, like they didn't really like R&D it. I felt like when everybody was buying the IK,
The electric one?
the
E-foam?
battery one, yeah, the
Yeah.
e-foamer. So that's how I felt. But of course those only cost me like $12, so it was like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to use the Amazon products at your own risk.
Right.
It is what it is. Like sometimes you get gems, sometimes you get the SPTA foamer, and sometimes you get what you got.
Yeah.
So you never know what you're gonna get.
I think I bought the same foamers, and one is a foamer and the other one's a sprayer. Well, out of the box, that's how they were both sold as foamers. There's the same one, but one works as a foamer and one works as a sprayer. So,
Hey, does anyone know if the nebularia, whatever the malaria one, whatever is Nebria? Is that any good? Everyone's always saying good things about it, but every time I've seen it on there,
I have the red one, which is the V1.
V1.
I know the new one is the V2 is white.
Yeah,
it's like yeah. So I have the V1. It's okay.
Yeah. I don't know why people are speaking up like great about it, because it looks like it's just piddling out every time I've seen it being used.
Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing. I'll never. I have the IK Foam Pro 2. That thing. That thing is just a tank. It's a tank.
Yeah, don't tell that Chingy. He'll tell you a different story.
Well, not the e-foamer, not the e-foamer.
Oh, not the e-foamer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, just the regular Foam Pro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Just the regular Foam Pro. Yeah. Those. Those things though. They were. I've had it for like 2 years now, and it still works like a champ.
All right. Conway asks, do you think some products that people had bad experiences or had a bad experience with are due to outside influences like brick towel streaking, but the product takes the rap? Just one example. So I guess he's saying that maybe we thought a product was shitty because one of our tools or our other products were causing the whole thing to be crappy.
It depends. If everybody is saying the same thing, then that means something's wrong.
There's a trend there, yeah.
Like
it
Infinity,
reinforces that.
Yeah, we got to follow what the mob says.
I never had problems with Infinity. I loved it.
Infinity is so
Still
ass.
No.
super booty cheeks. I
Nope.
diluted it like 1 to 5, and it was still streaking for me. I
use
live in
it
like
straight.
a pretty high humidity area, so
I use it straight, no issues.
Oh, that's probably
straight.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I
That's
know.
trying to
know
Cody
any
high
better.
spot.
I used
No.
it once. Didn't have any issues with it, and it was
I-
straight.
I put a square on my daughter's hood and straight, and put a few other products. Do the test, and I never had an issue.
Is it
Never
humid
streaked
where
for
you
me.
live?
It can get humid.
Yeah, it can get
I don't-
humid.
Probably
But,
not like what we have.
No,
I'm like
I think it's more dry.
I'm like 70
dry
plus all the time, pretty much.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Then
no.
Lightning is
I-
the one that doesn't work for me. I've had good luck with Infinity, but Lightning, I don't know why. I've never been able to get it to work. Even I had Vice send me some of his.
It worked for Vice.
That's weird because it works
but
for
it didn't
me.
work
Lightning
for you.
works.
It does
See,
not work
there you
for
go.
me.
That's weird.
So Lightning, I've noticed because I use it with rinseless a lot, and I noticed with some rinselesses it will not react well, and other rinselesses it blends in perfectly and doesn't give me any streaking or anything.
It's crazy because I love Lightning. I don't know how it could even streak for you because it's never streaks for me.
It's
it's
rough.
You know, it's just
It's rough for
it's
me.
different variables, right? Different
Yeah.
Yeah,
different
and I
Different
can,
strokes for
and,
different folks.
and for me, I can only use Infinity when it's mixed with Lightning.
I
Well,
tried
that's the only
that
reason
too.
why I bought this bottle just so I can make Perfect Storm. That's the only reason why I bought it.
I tried V1 Infinity, V2 Infinity, Perfect Storm, all streaked. Lightning, perfect. Sticking with Lightning.
So send me all your Infinity because I still use it.
He wants it.
I already sold all of it.
Oh, there you go.
Who needs Lightning?
Yeah, Don has a lot of Lightning.
Don's giving away all his Blue Crush and Lightning.
You didn't like Blue Crush, Don?
He might have had a bad batch.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did have that bad batch.
Yeah, I think I had a bad one.
Did anyone ever get you another sample?
No, but I talked with Rob, and I think he's gonna let me test out the V2.
The new stuff with the hard waters.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think we had a couple more questions.
Yeah. Is this a question that's up right now, or is it just a statement?
No, that was
Just a statement.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, no.
just a statement. Okay.
Damo's bringing the question.
You could also try 512. You can try it 1-to-1. Should help.
Yeah, that's always good to dilute it a bit more.
I tried it.
All
1-to-1,
right.
3-to-1, 5-to-1.
Never mind. Don't use it at all.
For me, like I said, it may just be me. We just don't go together. So.
All right. Conway asks brands that update their products too frequently. Is it actually in the name of betterment or just creating sales? I think it's a little bit of both.
Good question.
Yeah.
Very good.
You know, me and Eddie and Jamie have gone back and forth on this subject quite a bit in the past, where it's just like, you know, do you hold back on new innovation because, you know, you don't want to piss off everybody, or at the same time, you know, do you miss out on these sales that you will get because a lot of people do want the newest and the best, whatever is available. But it's a touchy subject, but you gotta walk that line right. Like I think Pan did a great job with how he did his V2, and he's not jumping to like he didn't bring out his wheel and tire because it wasn't going to be up to his standards. So he said that he's going to keep working on it until it's ready. So I respect that he's not just pulling out, bringing out a piece of shit just to make a quick sale.
I like the McGuire's method.
Take
they
care,
don't
Joel.
tell anybody anything.
Thanks, Joel and Sal, for stopping by. We appreciate you.
Yep.
Yeah, I like McGuire's, how they handle their V2, V3, V1000. You don't even know.
Just don't say.
You don't know
anything.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know. It just gets improved or it gets worse. One or the other.
I prefer it that way. It's always a happy surprise.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to know? Like, if something's really bad and then it gets updated, and you go to buy it and you think you get the updated one, you still get the bad one.
You just bought it too quickly.
Or what if you didn't like it? You wouldn't buy it. You wouldn't buy the next one because you didn't like it the first time.
Yep.
Right.
Well, it's
personal
what about
problem. What about Turtle Wax, where they take a product, replace it. They change it like name and everything like that, and now you kind of pissed off. Like, for example, there was a lot of people that loved this crap, and they replaced that with beads. So but all the people that love Flex Wax can't get it anymore, and I don't know if they're going to try beads or if they're going to feel jaded because we took away their favorite product, or you can look at it from different angles. but you're never going to make everybody happy, unfortunately.
Nope, not at all. What's the next question there, Adamo?
All right. What do the Chris asks, what do the distributors of the product think when they are all sitting on a bunch of old inventory and the manufacturer is launching new stuff?
4th of July sale.
Mm-hmm.
Memorial Day sale.
Well, I mean,
Mother's Day
That's
sale.
for the distributor, right?
Father's
That's
Day
tough for the
sale.
distributor.
When the distributor
Friday of the month sale.
when the distributor is the one that, like, for example, like Thor, they have their product as well as other people's product. They have a little bit more say in whether they can have a fire sale to get rid of crap.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they can slow down, like, okay, we'll release this product, when we get to X number of old product left in our shelves. They have that power where like a smaller distributor, they're not going to have that power. It's just like, we're just shit out of luck. Hopefully we got enough people that are fans of the old stuff to buy it when, it's out of, rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bigger ones, that's what they do. They throw sales. The smaller distributors, they can't do much, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
And then
they
be sitting on V1s.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to a local detail shop. They're not that big. And I was telling the guy goes live a lot, and I was asking if he was getting any because he carries DIY. He just started carrying DIY. And then he gets it from Thor.
Gary?
Yes. So I was asking him if he was going to start carrying their microfibers. And his issue is he notices that Thor is always putting the microfibers on sale.
It's always 20% off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll never beat that.
And he won't be able to get his the profit margins from that.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it's Patrick, right? Like he sells their microfibers, and he's not especially big, but he's selling nationwide and shipping out, and I'm sure if you buy a certain amount, they'll work with you on the pricing. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure too. That's what he was just saying. Like that's his experience. I'm not saying that they
he's
wouldn't
still
give
working
him
out of his garage, though. So I mean, I'm sure he can't buy as much as someone would like to. I mean, Thor can't, as much as they want to help people. I'm sure they can't give out like crazy pricing on someone that's only buying X amount of product. It's got to make sense business wise.
And it's a totally different market, right? The small little detail shop is to service that area for something that needed immediately. If you order from Thor, you're a week, out. So
I don't buy any chemicals from my shop unless I'm like absolutely screwed and need it.
There is
that'll never happen with you.
You never know. I ran out of FSC once, and I went and grabbed it, from them, and I paid the friggin', tax of, buying it from his shop.
Tax.
Yeah, convenience tax, whatever it is.
Yep.
But I mean, that's what they're there for. They're there for like shit, And plus, you got to factor in shipping. Not everyone is sickle in the head like us that have to always buy $100 worth or $115 worth of stuff to get free shipping. So if you factor in shipping, it's not that big of a difference in the end,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I know H2O, all of their products are just like $1 more than
except when a product is in high demand and they raise the price on everybody.
Yeah, like most of their products that Thor has and what they sell, I think it's just $1 difference.
Hey, so real quick, we're at an hour and 35, so we've got a few more questions. So let's bang through those questions and wrap it up.
Knock them out. Yeah.
All right, Rick Smith asks, "What is the biggest overhyped product or tool you bought that you wouldn't admit to?"
I've never done that.
The
Well, if we say it,
the
wouldn't we be admitting
Fernado.
Wouldn't we
Fernado. Let me see.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. What is it, Frankie?
So it's like the Tornador device, but it has
The for real.
the for real on it, but it also has like the blower that makes it like
Yeah.
like a vortex system. But
So you can blow and suck at the same time.
way it's designed, it's like so not ergonomical.
Gotcha.
I would say like
Carlos got them to fix that? Sorry, go ahead.
They did fix it, but I had already bought the other one, so it's not like they're gonna replace it.
Okay. True.
It's not expensive, but I think I got a little bit too overzealous with the small little foam cans with the vials, like, you know, where you would just put the soap in them and go. It's because it's just not viable because they would suck up the product too much, and if you dial it back to not suck up too quick, it's just gonna be crappy foam at that point. So I just went back to my old foam can. So like I have like 4 or 5 I'm looking right now on my wall, and it's just like it's such a waste of money. And it was just a trend, I think.
David, hold up whatever they gave you at Sam's Club.
Fair.
Oh, at Sam's Club? Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
You have it handy?
This phallic looking device.
That would be mine.
That's why they gave it away.
Why is that, Fernando?
Well, it's not the similar. It's similar to that one, and it had no power. Right? It was just.
It doesn't suck. Well, it sucks, but it doesn't.
It sucks, but
and
not
then
that
you
way.
reverse it to do.
Certainly does suck.
It did nothing, right? So
I don't even use it for cars. I use this for like, you know, when it's by my office, I see like some crap on the floor, I just grab it because I'm too lazy to bend over. All right.
Oh, what?
Overhyped.
Overpriced?
Overhyped product that you regret buying.
The only overhyped item I bought was the Viking brush, and it doesn't suck, so I veto.
I don't think there was a overhyped product that I bought that I didn't like so far.
Overhyped rinseless, maybe?
Well, no, there's one rinseless. Overhyped?
Overpriced? Overhyped?
What do you guys say?
No, they're all good. I was gonna say.
That one's too
you know, which one that really did suck was properly detailed. I did not like that rinseless at all. But that's like a small.
Say?
Properly detailed. It's a rinseless, but it's not overhyped or overpriced. It was a small market one. Yeah, it was just dog. It was crap.
Dog doo-doo.
Sorry. Oh, you know what? Actually, I lied. I just remembered. It was C6 app.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I did not like that experience.
Hold on, I got a good
one.
Yeah, Ivan, you know the guy with the teeth?
Sorry, Ivan.
He just says you're happy shit.
It just came back into my mind.
There you go.
That's a good one.
Same for me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
Last one, I think.
So back to the drawing board on app and Pork Chop Express. How do you know when rinseless sponge is at its end of its life and time to change it out? I can show you.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
All right, so looks like it's okay, right? Wrong. When it starts splitting apart and changing color on you, yeah, it's time to let it go.
That just holds more dirt. It traps more dirt.
Yeah. To get on your paint. Yeah. I don't know. Like this one, I've had this one for like 3 years now. And yeah, it's trying to separate a little bit in the center, but it's still, you know, it's not bad, but you know, it's good quality.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta let them go.
Yeah, if it's separating or if the foam starts breaking apart on the edges, like where it's split, that's when it starts looking bad. Or if it's really discolored and it doesn't even have the old shape, that's usually when I get rid of mine.
Like this one that's nice and tight. You know, it's still supple and, you know, dense, you know, so it still will do its job. You know, that's still got probably another year left in it.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think it depends. They'll last a long time depending on how well you take care of it and what you use it on too.
But just keep spares. Good. What the hell kind of music is this shit?
That's gonna. Let's get to wrap it up for
I
tonight.
was like, who's
It's
playing
at the
music?
end of, you
I
know,
thought- I
when a
thought I had
speech goes
another
too
tab
long
open.
at the end of the Oscars and whatnot. So this is the play on.
I told you, just mute me for Christ's sake.
Someone was watching the novella back there or something.
I know, I know.
I thought I had to close out my websites over here.
I'm enjoying,
I leave
I'm
Pornhub
enjoying this
open?
one too much.
Close tabs.
Good thing if
Hey.
some of us aren't sharing our screens. Then I guess. Hey,
Yeah,
Vice?
that's a good thing. Hey, listen, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. It was a great discussion. The lightning round. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. So we've got. We'll have Fernando's assistant. Definitely get some more. If you have some lightning round questions, if you have a topic you want us to cover, send an email to info@clearcoatconfessions.net. Text, whatever.
Or Greg,
Got our
Greg,
number.
even better, join us on the Discord. If you're not in that Discord, get there. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, we have a custom link and everything.
Yeah, we
I think
pay
it's
top dollar for this shit.
Discord.gg/CCC pod.
Could you
believe
say
is
that
the
again?
website.
You're a little low there, Vice.
Sorry, it's discord.gg/CCC pod POD.
There you go.
One more time.
No.
Say it slower.
There'll be a website in the
Softer.
description. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll have it in the description. But
Get in there
go
all
over and
nice
join us.
and deep black.
Yeah, if you guys like
Yeah.
debating people and fighting with Dan, fighting with Dave, whoever, anybody in the community, you can just join our Discord and talk it out.
Yeah.
Or fight it out,
Great.
whatever.
Yeah, up to you.
Yeah.
All right,
Be
that's going to wrap it
respectful,
up for
people.
tonight. Hey, next week we've got Diana from
Big Show.
Big Show. We've got a couple solid guests after her as well. We've got some more guests coming that we're working to get scheduled that might surprise you. And we're going to have some good conversations coming up in August. And everyone here, appreciate you guys sticking around.
Appreciate you, gentlemen. You guys always make it fun.
Yeah. So, hey, and
Thanks,
one
everyone.
last thing, stick around because you know what's going to happen right here when we end this. Okay.
We
So
call this
stay
the Dave. The Dave. You don't listen to me, please.
It's all Greg's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cue the disclaimer.
Peace, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Clear Coat Confessions. Just a quick reminder, the opinions and hot takes expressed by our guests today are entirely their own and don't necessarily reflect the views of the hosts. Detailing involves heavy tools and strong chemicals, so if you try any of the techniques or products we talked about today, you do so at your own risk.